I've been a busy girl today, mostly knitting. No, not just knitting. There's been lots of laundry and food preparation and a walk, but I've had a bit of a day of finishing things. The other thing that I finished, I can't show you just yet, but I will get some footage of it and show it later after the person who is the recipient of the project has got it and seen it. So yeah, that'll come sometime later on. But I also finished off these socks today, which are Cosmo's birthday socks. And these are the West Yorkshire Spinners for Signature 4-ply in the Christmas Robin colourway, which was their Christmas colourway from from 2019. And the heels, toes and cuffs are their cayenne pepper from the same range. Oh, excuse me. And these were knit for Cosmo with the leftovers from a pair of socks that I've knitted my dad. Exactly the same, except the cuffs aren't red, they're just in the colour, in the main colour, for his birthday, which comes up later this year, this month, sorry, in May. And I'm just fertling around in the bottom of the bag to show you that this tiny little nugget here is all I've got left with 100 grams. So these ones do not match. They look like they might start to match because they both end here, but actually this one goes in the opposite direction of colours to that one. And sometimes I'm a bit fussy about that, and other times I'm not. And I know that Cos won't care a button. He'll just be glad that he's got some nice warm socks that I knitted for him. He does absolutely love his woolly socks in winter, bless him. He'll be even more thrilled that they match his Grandad Bob's. And I'm just hoping that I've made this long enough to last him a couple of winters, because the boy's feet grow every night. I don't know how he does it. So it's got a forethought heel, a normal double decrease wedge toe, and I did these toe up as well, which I say is double decrease, it's a double increase, look. So I started with the Judy's Magic cast on for these, and then worked all the way up and did the that looks wonky, how funny. Oh, that's because that's the joining part. Yeah, the surprisingly stretchy cast off on the top there, which works brilliantly, I find. I don't do toe up socks very often, I only really do it in this situation, but when I do them, I'm quite happy with them. So the other item I finished is currently having a gentle block, and should be dry by the morning. So here's the next project to start. This is Ivy's birthday socks. So Ivy's birthday is at the end of October and Cosmo's at the end of November. I'm sorry, it's quite late, but I can't record this during the day because little ears are always flapping. So both the kids now are absolute fully paid up Harry Potter fan club members, but Ivy was the first of them to get into it, and she absolutely loves Luna Lovegood. So I'm knitting her a pair of socks in my Luna inspired colourway, which is called Keep Off the Dirigible Plums. And I've crocheted a shawl in this, but I've never knitted with it yet, so I'm excited to see how this goes. So the toes and the heels are going to be in this opal. I do like to use a hard wearing commercial sock yarn for the heels and toes wherever possible, and I think this one will go really nicely. And it is colour 5181, so that's for that. This is on the Silver Stellina sparkle sock, and the pattern that I'm using is my own pattern to carry on the theme. It is the Wingardium Leviosa socks. The pattern looks like that. So I've just finished the 1x1 twisted rib, thank goodness. I love the way it looks. I do not love the way how long it takes to do. But I am going to change my own pattern slightly, because I've now moved on and prefer a forethought heel to a heel flap and gusset, very much so. So that's that, and that's available on Ravelry if you are at all interested in it. But I'll give you a little update on what they look like tomorrow, hopefully. Hello! Welcome to my kitchen. I'm trying to record with two small and very annoying children whiffling around me continuously, so expect there to be some distractions. I'm making something today which, oops, sorry, I've never made before. You can either see me or you can see what I'm doing, and I can't get everything in the frame. So you'll just have to put up with me like this for a minute, and I'll shut up in a second and get on with it. But I'm going to make granola for the first time, which I believe makes me an official knitting vlogger. So I got the recipe online. I'm going to be using free from gluten-free oats from Morrison's. I've also got Lidl's Finest pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Pecan nuts, Brazil nuts, apricots and cranberries, and then you need coconut oil and golden syrup, salt, which is here, what there is left of it, I need to get some more of that, and then I'm also going to use cinnamon, ground cloves and freshly grated nutmeg. Now the recipe is an American one, I believe, because it is measured in cups. So I've got my cups ready. I've got a pan to melt my oil, and I've also got a baking tray which is lined, unfortunately, with foil because I've run out of baking parchment, so that's going on my shopping list. But I'm going to speed this up because nobody needs to see me mixing things around and chopping nuts and fruit and things. But I'll come back to you when it's finished and I'll let you know how I feel I've got on with it all. I'm recording. We're at the halfway point. Where's my spatula gone? Spatula Clark. I've got to turn this all around. Oh my goodness, this smells delicious. Looks like it's not sticking to the foil, which is heck, never mind, which is the main thing. Straight in the pan, you naughty granola. Let's spread it back out again. Losing my nuts. Better than my marbles. Right, I'll pop that back in and show you when it's done. My granola is out of the oven. I've got one or two little singed pecans in there, but oh, that's nice. You can hear how crispy it is now it's back in the bowl. So now I'm just going to mix my fruits in. That doesn't really feel like enough fruit to me. I wish I've got some raisins. I need to put, well, I've put those on the shopping list already. There we go. I'll just let it finish cooling. And then I'll put it into the box. Ready for breakfast in the morning. I can hardly wait.